everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for being here. I am going to hop right into today's video. I'm super excited to be sharing with you Sky's 1-year update. I cannot believe this girl is 1 year. It's insane, and it makes it even more emotional for me, but I'll get into that a little bit later in this video. Before we get into it, don't forget to hit that bell notification so you can be notified every time I post a video, which would most of the time it's every Friday, so I post once a week, all things motherhood and lifestyle. So if you are a new mommy or you are in hot and heavy in your motherhood journey, I welcome you here. I love to connect with other mothers out there, and you know, that's the reason that I have my channel, to connect with you and to share mommy stuff. So I hope you stick around, subscribe, and stay a while. Okay, so hopping right in to this video, I'm going to be inserting some clips of Sky, and then hopefully she is actually currently napping, so hopefully I'll be able to, once she wakes up, give you a little snippet of her. She's the most cutest thing ever. But if you are new to my channel, she is my third baby. I do have 2 other toddlers. I have a actually, she just turned 5. My daughter Ava just turned 5, and my son Eli, who just turned 3. So definitely have experience in all things motherhood, and that's what I love to share on this channel, motherhood and lifestyle. So I have my phone to kind of give me, to remember the things that I want to talk about, and I do these updates because I love looking back on them. It's kind of like a video journal for myself, as well as for new moms who want to know like what to expect for your 1-year-old. What can I expect from a 1-year-old? What milestones are they going to hit? Things like that. That's the reason why I do these videos, and I know I love watching other people's updates. And just so you know, not all kids are the same. They're going to hit different milestones at different times, but this is going to be the ballpark of what your 1-year-old is going to do. It might vary. They might have started doing this sooner, they might start doing this later. All of my kids have been different, and I will kind of talk about those comparisons with my other kids. I did do these updates with my other 2 kids. I didn't do as many with Ava because I was just starting my YouTube channel, and honestly I didn't do as many with Sky. I only have, I think this is only like my 3rd or 4th update for her. Eli is the one that I did the majority of updates, but I will link one of the 12-month update videos for one of my other kids here if you want to check that out to see some of the comparisons and similarities. So we're gonna hop right into her stats. So I actually have the printout from the doctor's appointment, which was actually on her 1st birthday. We had her 12-month visit. So I'm gonna go over her vitals, her stats. So her body length, she was 30 inches long. Her weight was 24 pounds. And so her circumference of her head, which is not really a thing, it was 48.2 centimeters. But she is above average in all of her vitals and her stats. All my kids were chunky, long babies and with big heads. I know that sounds weird, but like all of my kids were like that. But it's perfectly normal. Honestly, as long as you're not like, you know, super below average or super above average, you know, depending on what your doctor says, always consult your doctor. But your kids are going to vary a little bit depending on their stats. But everything went well for her appointment. She's super healthy, you know, no concerns really. She does now have 8 teeth. So she has her 2 front teeth. They're not fully down. I will try to insert a video, a little snippet picture for you, but they're coming in. And then she has 4 teeth down here. So, actually, does she have 4? I will double check that. So like mom brain, like this is why I do these videos. So she actually has 6 teeth. I take that back. So 6 teeth. So yeah, everything went well for her appointment. She is such a smiley baby. We're gonna get into behavioral stuff next. She's such a smiley baby, but she's also a very sensitive baby. So any little thing, you like smack her hand, you say no, no, no. She just gets her feelings hurt so easily. My heart, like I just want to pick her up and just like snuggle her. But she is a tad sensitive. or like if her brothers or sisters are a little bit too hard on her, she's a little bit sensitive. So I think she'll grow out of that, but that is something that she's recently just started doing, and she's definitely a mama's girl. She wants me for everything. If she sees me in the room, she immediately goes to me, or when I pick her up from my mom's or pick her up from my in-laws house, she's so excited. She just, her face lights up. So that totally melts my heart that she's a mama's girl. Honestly, all of my kids were pretty mama, but I feel like she is the most as a 1-year-old. So let's see, new milestones. So she's not officially walking. She does stand up by herself. She takes a few steps, and she can stand unassisted for a few moments without holding on to anything, but she's not actually walking full force. She'll walk with her walker, which is one of her favorite toys, and she just walks around the sofas and things like that, but she's not actually walking, just going at it. But I'm sure it's going to be within a matter of a few weeks here that she will be walking, but she does take a few steps. Literally, she'll be talking to me in like baby language, and you'll just like, yeah, really, yes. So that's a cute thing about 12 months old, is that they become way more vocal. Now, she doesn't really say any words, and some kids will actually start saying like mama, dada at this point, but she hasn't said any words. And honestly, my kids didn't really start talking until they didn't really start saying words until closer to like 18 months, 2 months old. If you hear a few noises in this video, it's because my toddler Eli is playing in the background. So I got to get the videos in when I can get them in. So those are two main things that, you know, at 12 months old, they're more vocal. They're going to start walking and moving around, getting into everything. So you want to make sure you have those safety things on your cabinets and doors and things like that. Some of her favorite toys, she loves her walker, but she just likes to play, honestly, with just any little thing. I got her this purse, I think, yeah, it's Fisher Price, where it just has a bunch of things in it, and she just loves just fiddling with things. Nothing really specific, but she likes small things, unfortunately. But of course, I don't let her play with anything that's a choking hazard, but she just likes, that's why I got her that purse, because she just likes a bunch of things in one thing to just like take in and out and put back in. She likes the stacking blocks. Like I have these little stacking cups that she loves. And of course, anything that makes any type of sound. She loves hitting things. Typical 1-year-old when it comes to toys. I will be putting another video together with 12-month favorite toys. 12-month must-have toys that we have enjoyed personally and from my experience with all of my kids. So she definitely copies everything you do. That's another thing. They will copy everything that you do. I mean, that's going to be for a while, but 12 months, she copies sound. So if you say shh, she'll say shh back. If you say like any like repetitive noise, she will literally say it back to you. And again, like she will talk to you like you're having a conversation. You look at her and she'll look at you straight in the eyes, and she'll be like, blah, blah, blah. And you'll be like, really? I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. And she'll say something back. It is the cutest thing. All right, let's move backwards to a minute to her talking. Like, I just want to say that out of all my babies, she has the most intense like glare. She will literally stay fixated on your face for the longest period of time, and literally it feels like she is understanding what I am saying to her. It's insane, and her little baby face is super cute. So as far as eating, this girl is my little chunkster. She is actually, she's 24 pounds. So actually Eli weighed more than her at 1-year-old, a few pounds more, but he's more long. And he's a boy, of course, and I feel like taller, and you know, that's where he got his weight from. But she's my little chunkster. She's definitely bigger than Ava was. Ava was my firstborn, was my smallest baby. She's my little chunkster, super cute. She will literally eat everything. Out of all my babies, she doesn't really have like a favorite. And I know that's weird to say, but like Ava and Eli, they both had favorite things that they liked. But I just feel like she loves everything. I can say like she loves all fruit, every fruit that I give her, every vegetable that I give her. I'm starting to give her a little bit more solid, which I start usually around 10 months old. But like she'll have mashed potatoes. She, you know, anything that I make, I will make her like a little bit of a version of it, just cut up. The only thing that she's not full force eating is meat. That is like the last thing that I introduce. And my kids don't usually like the jar of, you know, meat that you can get. She doesn't really like that. So I can say that that is probably the one thing that she hasn't really liked, is any type of meat. But everything else that I give her, she loves. Her favorite snacks are the little yogurt drops that they melt in your mouth. She loves those. And of course she loves the teething cookies. I get like the teething cookies. She loves little puffs that look like little mini Cheetos, but they're for babies. They have like the veggie cheese ones. She loves those. My kids love those. They're always like taking her food. But yeah, and she's officially off of formula. I always take my kids off of formula. I start weaning them off about 11 months with a bottle a day. And we will literally take, like I'll have a bottle of milk once a day until we completely switch over to whole milk. So she is on organic whole milk. I usually buy these, I think it's TGI, I don't know, that brand, you know what I mean. If you're a mama, you know what I mean. That's the brand that I usually buy for her, and she loves it. At first, she was a no-go with cold milk, because I always kind of took the coldness off of her milk, and I always kind of warmed it up for her as far as her formula, because she was not a cold formula drinker. My other kids would drink it no problem, but she loves her stuff warmed up. So even with the milk, I kind of have to warm it up, use the bottle warmer and warm it up a little bit, which is kind of annoying because it's like you can't just pour the milk and give it to her. You have to make sure you warm it up. She's getting better at not wanting it warm, especially if we're out and it's a hot day. She'll drink the cold milk, and she's starting to get a little bit less picky with that. But she's a really good eater. Have no complaints there. I feel like she's gonna maybe be my least pickier eater. We'll see. So we already talked about teeth. She has 6 teeth, 2 coming in. They're not fully down yet. She was my latest baby to get teeth. She got, literally within the last month, all of those teeth. So she got her first 2 little front teeth, I want to say about 10 months, which was late because, where was it, 10? Was it 10 months? I have to double check. Oh my goodness. I want to say maybe it was like 8 months, but it took her forever to get her first teeth. My daughter had hers in at 4 months, which is super early. My son, I think he was like 6 months. But yeah, she got those, and then a couple months went by, and I'm like, okay, where's the other teeth? And within the last month, all of those other teeth came up. So definitely my late bloomer when it comes to teeth, and all kids are different. As far as a birthday party, we did celebrate. I'll insert some little footage here. I did celebrate her birthday with Ava this year. Their birthdays are only 3 weeks apart. So my firstborn, she just turned 5. Her birthday is March 12th, and Sky's birthday is April 3rd. So I just figured I would celebrate the 2 big milestones together. I don't know if I'll do that every year, but we had a big magical themed birthday party. I wanted Sky's theme to be Once Upon a Time. And so I kind of mixed that in with Ava's, which she wanted all unicorns. So we kind of just mixed that in together and had like a magical birthday party. If you want to watch that video, I will put it here. It's, oh my gosh, such a cute, the decorations came out so good. And I was I was happy with everything. So we had one big party on March 18th. And then Sky's actual birthday, the 3rd, what we did is we didn't eat all of her cake, so we froze part of it that wasn't touched, and we ate that for her first birthday, and had a little saying happy birthday to her. But yeah, that's what we did for her first birthday, and I just can't believe that she's turned 1. And we've officially decided that she's our last baby, which is really hard for me to say, and I'm still kind of getting to be at peace with it, because I don't know, it's just really hard. But when you know, you know, and I'm leaning more closer to her being my last baby, because there's more reasons for me not to have any more kids versus me wanting another baby. So yeah, that's why her becoming 1 year old has been really emotional for me. I'm gonna try not to cry in this video, but it's been very emotional for me. And her first year, I felt like I didn't really, behind the story, just telling how I'm feeling. I felt like I really didn't enjoy her first year as much as I wanted to, because she did not sleep through the night. And with having 2 other toddlers, it was very, very, very difficult for me. It was just very overwhelming, and I had some other personal things going on, and she literally just started sleeping through the night. So talking about sleeping, she was my hardest child, and I wish my other 2 kids were the best when it comes to sleeping. They were so good. And I'm like, man, I wish it was the other way around. I would have rather had my first baby be horrible with sleeping, because I don't have any other kids to deal with. But no, my 3rd baby was the hardest when it came to sleep. And it was very overwhelming. And I almost feel like I had mom guilt, because I feel like I didn't get, because I was so tired and overwhelmed. Plus I work full time, and it was just hard to like get anything done, because I was so tired. Not because of the fact that I had 3 kids, but it was just not having enough sleep at night. And me and my husband did take turns, and I did have some help, but it was hard. It was definitely hard. So it's been nice the last few months. She has started sleeping through the night, and I feel way more alive than I've ever felt, and it's been really nice to have those uninterrupted nights of sleep. Now, I know all kids are going to go through milestones. Trust me, yours will. They're going to have a sleep regression. They're not going to feel good. There's going to be times, and that's all about being a mom. But nobody prepares you for your kids not ever sleeping through the night. And so yeah, that is all about her sleeping, but hallelujah, she is sleeping through the night. I feel like she's a new baby. We're happy, we're in better moods. Sleep is so important. But it just happens different for all kids. So that is one of the major things with her for 12 months old, 1 year old. She is sleeping through the night. So we talked about her birthday party, some favorite toys I talked about. She loves her walker. She still loves this activity center. We're actually going to get ready to turn it into a table. It turns into a table. You can buy chairs that go with it, but she still loves to walk around it and do the activities on it. So I definitely recommend this table because it will grow with them. She also loves this VTech cube. She loves this little Fisher Price purse that I got her. And like I said, she just loves like stacking things. She does like to play around with books, and she likes to turn the pages. So I try to read to her at least, try to at least once a day read to her. And she likes those books that have little buttons and make noises. All my kids love those. And like I said, I want to put together a video of some of, favorite toys at this age. She likes the wooden toys too. I like to have a variety. I am definitely big on having a variety of toys, not just like the flashy plastic colorful ones, but I like the simple ones as well. We talked about sleeping already. Looking at my bullet points because I don't want to miss talking about anything. So as far as her looks, so she looks very similar to my other 2. If you follow me for a while, you know how my other 2 look and how she looks. They they definitely look related, but I feel like they look so much alike. Like they literally could look like triplets, except they're all different ages. They all have the same like dirty blonde hair. They all have like hazel, light brown eyes. Now as far as Sky, she's definitely she looks like my other 2 kids, but I feel like she looks closer to Eli, which is my son. Her hair is a little bit lighter. Eli, my husband is Colombian, so I feel they are mixed, and I feel like Ava looks more like his side of the family, and I mean, they're all a pretty good mix of us both, but I do feel like Ava does look more like his side of the family, and Eli and Sky are looking more like my side. Her eyes looks hazel. Now Ava and Eli's are light honey brown like my husband's. I have hazel eyes that look more green, but her eyes are looking more hazel, so we'll see how that goes. Their eye color really doesn't truly develop in a way, and maybe until they're like 2 to 3, you really can't see what their eyes are truly gonna be, because they can definitely change. Her hair is getting so much longer, so it's more wispier at the bottom, but her hair color is dirty blonde. It's more blonde in the sun. But yeah, she looks similar to all my other 2 kids. It's so funny how you have some people that have kids that they all look different. My kids all look the same. So, but yeah, she is getting cuter and cuter every day, of course. Now I'm biased, but she's cute. So clothing size. Right now she's in size, she can wear a size 5 diaper, but I usually put size 6 on her. And honestly, our favorite diaper, you know, my third kid at this age, I just get whatever's cheaper. And as far as cheap and the quality, I actually really prefer Parent Choice from Walmart. Love, love, love their diapers. I've had no problem with them. Now, I have tried Target's line of diapers and I'm not a big fan of them. I feel like they leak through, but those are the diapers that we're using right now. She's in size 12 to 18 month clothes. She can wear 18 months. It might just be a little bit big, but that is definitely what I have her in right now. She's completely out of 12-month clothes. Even though she just turned 12 months, they're a little bit too tight on her. Shoes, she wears a size 2 when she does have shoes on. Rarely ever has shoes on, I swear. I feel like with my other 2 kids, I always had shoes on them, but with Sky, it's like every now and then she might have some shoes on if it's like pictures or something like that. So miscellaneous, last thing to talk about, just some cute things that this girl has been doing that is so adorable. I love her little hand. She'll like point to things, and literally she'll take something like a little toy and she'll literally just like point at it for the longest time. She loves to intricately look at things. I feel like more than my other kids, she will literally just like fool around with it with one finger for like the longest time. We talked about how she like just looks at you intently and just like will like look into your eyes. Even sometimes strangers or other family members I have, she will do that, and it's just like it's intense, but I think it's the cutest thing ever. She is, let's see, what are some other little cute things? She loves playing with her brother and sister, Ava and Eli. I mean, they're hard on her sometimes, but she can take it. She is sensitive some days, but it's so funny. She's only 12 months, but you can see how she gets mad over certain things because she's such a happy baby, but when you piss her off, she gets pissed off, trust me. And sometimes her brother and sister can do that to her, but it's so cute watching them play together and how excited she gets. That's probably one of my most favorite things about having 3 kids is that I love watching them play together when they are playing happily. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say that it's going to be all butterflies and cupcakes, because it's not. They are going to fight. But that's one of my favorite things that I love doing. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I left out of this video, but I touched on all of my main topics that I wanted to touch on. As far as everything, I will leave you with some cute clips of Sky and her adorableness that I can't get enough. Leave in the comments below some things that, you know, mamas, if you're watching, your 12-month-olds, some of your favorite things that you loved that they did at 12 months. I know since last year, I kind of felt like I was just sleep deprived. This year, my main goal is to just enjoy every little detail until, you know, obviously forever. But this year, you know, until she's officially a toddler, because to me, she's still a baby. I don't really feel like the kids are a toddler until they're 2, until they are like out of that baby look. I am going to enjoy every little moment I can possibly enjoy, dress her up, take pictures, you know, just all of the things I'm going to do, and just really make sure that I'm enjoying them. But I'm so glad you guys are still watching this video. If you haven't already, if you've made it this far in this video, please don't forget to subscribe. It really helps my channel out a lot. Also, turn the bell notifications on if you want to stay tuned to my weekly videos. And I'm so glad you're here. As always, my comments are always open. Message me, hit me up on Instagram. Here's my Instagram and TikTok handle. They are the same, and I would love to connect with you. But I will see you in my next video. Bye, guys.
I shut my eyes, trying not to speak, pretend that I'm dreaming. I smell your breath, not listening, but I still hear you screaming.